Mystic star Shakira Austin calls out wishy-washy fan base for Caitlin Clark's support. And what Shakira Austin is missing in the situation is this was already planned, and they were expecting Caitlin Clark to show up at the game. They decided to move from DC to Baltimore so they can, fit a bigger stadium. And you see reports about, oh, they sell out their games. They sold out all 40 this year. Not really impressive when you only have 4,000 seats to sell out. That's not really moving me. It's great to have support, but are they going to sell out 10,000, 20,000 seats for the Mystics? I don't think so, unless you have the Lynx come in town. Maybe they get to 10,000. You'll probably get there with AJ Wilson in town or the Liberty, in my opinion. But when it comes to who's selling the most, it's the Indiana Fever. And if you're mad because their fans showed up to support somebody that was already planned because these owners are looking to make money, and don't you want to make a profit? Don't you want your league to grow? And as you see in this article here, she was just upset because, they got close to 14,000 in attendance, which is good. And they don't usually play their home games in Baltimore like we just talked about, because at their arena, they can only hold 4,200 people. But the Mystics decided in the middle of the season to move this Indiana Fever game and Mystics game to a bigger arena because they expected Caitlin Clark to show up. And shout out to the Indiana fans who did go out and support. And there's no problem with that. There's Indiana fans in Maryland. So I don't understand why she's upset about that. And it's largely owed to superstar Caitlin Clark for the fan base, and that's true. And she is the biggest star in women's basketball. There's no doubt about it. And it's encouraging to see fans still show up, even though Caitlin Clark is absent. That should be encouraging. If you're a player, you should be like, okay, people are paying attention to us. But no, you want to go on the internet and cry about, oh, this fan base, I don't like it, and it's not cool. I wasn't happy with it. As she says, I'm hoping we can get some real support from our fans and what we have building up. No offense. The fans in DC are going to likely show up more for the Commanders games and the Wizards games and the Washington Nationals. Why? Because the WNBA is at the bottom of the totem pole. And you can only hold 4,200 fans in the arena, and you're already selling out. So I don't know what this complaint is in regards to, oh, our fans need to show up. Here's the reality of the situation. When fans bought their tickets, they were expecting to go see Caitlin Clark play basketball. Fair or unfair, that was already planned out by the owners. Why? Because they recognize the attendance is higher when Caitlin Clark is playing basketball. It's business. It doesn't mean that they won't draw a crowd from Mystics fans. They did. And hopefully word of mouth will get people to show up at your games in the future. But no, you want to complain about the fans who showed up. You're upset about it. But you weren't upset when they had, as you see here, MVP chants for AJ Wilson in your building a couple of games ago. You said nothing about that. You weren't upset. You weren't offended by that at all because it's AJ Wilson. That's so hypocritical to me. So you can't just force people to support you. That's been the problem with the WNBA. Oh, you got to come support us. We're women. And if you don't, you're sexist. That doesn't work. If you keep speaking that type of message, the majority of the fans who watch this are men. That's just the reality right now. And if you continue to go down this rabbit hole where you put players down who can get you more money, like a Caitlin Clark, and you're not embracing the new WNBA players who are coming in, who have talent, who have aura, and if you're not going to let them grow your league and keep pushing back, the fans who are paying attention are just going to walk away. And if you have a lockout, God forbid, this league might be cooked. You can't survive that. And as you see here, so I'm hoping Baltimore can be an arena where we can consistently play to get those fans. But if they're not going to cheer for us, then I don't want to play here. There's always going to be people showing up to support the road teams. That is across all sports. You could go to a Yankees Red Sox game. There's going to be a lot of Yankees fans there in Fenway Park. Just like in Yankee Stadium, there's going to be a lot of Red Sox fans. You could be a Twins fan or Orioles fan. This is a good example. And let's say the Orioles are really bad and they're playing the Red Sox or Yankees. A lot of their fans are going to show up in their stadium. So if you're upset because you've got the opponent's fan base showing up and you don't want to play there, just don't play sports anymore. Just go play overseas. This is how it works. And again, you could speak positive about the support from the WNBA fans. I don't understand why you even have to mention this at all. Just get over it because it's going to help your league get better. Wishy-washy? Why not talk about that when Asia Wilson was getting MVP chance in your building. Why not be a better basketball team? There's an idea. If you want your fans to show up, go out and win more games. Make the playoffs. Be consistent at winning. If that's not happening, don't expect fans to show up. Unless you're the Golden State fan base who shows up for their basketball teams all the time, then it's how it goes. There's other sport teams right now DC fans are going to go out and support, like the Washington Commanders, who are turning things around with Jaden Daniels. And then you see the Wizards. They're going to go out there and watch those teams. I know the Wizards aren't that good right now, but you get what I'm saying. Like, they're going to be more inclined to show up to those games than the Mystics. No offense. And again, you're still selling out. You've been doing that all year long, and you're upset. I just don't get it with these players in WNBA. They love to complain, and then when they need help from Caitlin Clark, what do? Hey, come to our CBA negotiation. Come help us out because we know you have a lot of pull in the WNBA. It's like, what are you doing here? So, yeah, I'd love to hear thoughts about what Shakira Austin had to say about the Indiana fans coming out to support Caitlin Clark and the Fever. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.